Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got some solds. This Just Right lowercase stamper 18. This sold on Facebook Marketplace for $20 plus the cost of shipping. And honestly, I have another one of these buried somewhere. I just have to locate it. So this sold Facebook Marketplace plus shipping. And then over on eBay of all places, we sold Chili, the dog. He's a Boyd's Bear with the tags, and he sold for $8 plus the cost of shipping. Oh boy, I feel like I'm running in circles. This is a keepsake ornament. I bought a bunch of these from one of Casey's like outside sidewalk sale things. Hold on, he can't get on the bed because my water's in the way. Life with stubby legs. Anyway, what was I saying? I bought a bunch of these keepsake ornaments from one of Casey's sidewalk sales. And they've all sold fairly well. I'm assuming because they're Barbie. Because I started listing them before Christmas. I had a couple doubles. And those sold, then I listed the doubles. So anyway, this one sold for $7 plus the cost of shipping on Etsy. Seriously though, could these two get any freaking cuter? My littles are like, they're just constantly in a cuddle bottle. It's freaking adorable. I love you guys so much. Your sister is a pain. Speaking of which. Anyway, sold this older Y2K American Eagle t-shirt on eBay for $10 plus shipping. This came out of a bag that we garbage picked. Whole bunch of like early 2000s, late 90s t-shirts. I've done fairly well on them. There was a McLovin t-shirt in there that I'm pretty sure sold for like 30 bucks already, so I'm okay with it. And then over on Pango Books, we sold Jodi Picoult's Leaving Time. Now, this is one of my favorite books of all time. All time. The twist in this book is epic. It is really a great book. Anybody needs a recommendation, this did make my top 10 for 2023 maybe? Or 2022, I think. Made my top 10. And I read a lot of books. Like my Goodreads goal for this year is 95 books, and I think I've already read over 20. So, like, I'm gonna exceed that. I'm pretty sure. I just read this one, Jamie McGuire's Beautiful Disaster. I read that book in less than 24 hours, and it's 400 and something pages on the ebook. Dude, I whipped through it. I stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning because I was so stuck on the storyline. Like, it was really good. We watched the movie last night. Movie was a little cheesy, I gotta admit. It was good, but they didn't follow some main points of the storyline from the book, which bugs me. And it was a little cheesy. Anyway, $4 plus shipping over on Pango Books. So, fun times. My ex-sister-in-law, Keegan's aunt, has a giant pile of bags of things that she has cleared out from her kids. And I'm going to just grab a couple bags at a time because I just don't have space to grab it all. There was like probably 35 bags total, but this one looks like it has stuffies in it. And I think this one she said was kids' clothes, I think. So we are going to go through that stuff, see if there's anything worth listing. If not, I'm going to donate what I can't sell and just get the tax write-off. While I'm outside, I decided to grab some DVDs out of the bus. I need to get this listed. I know one of you guys is asking about cool Afghans. I've got this one, and this green one I still need to do something with. This is actually really cool in person. I think that's it for Afghans, though. I know I've got a few in the shed, but there's nothing, like, crazy cool. Anyway, these are going to be tagged for the booth. And then I also grabbed a pair of mugs. This wind sucks, these mugs. This is actually kind of a cool piece. It is a tablecloth for use outdoors, but it has a zipper right here that zips open and close so you can put the tablecloth around a patio umbrella, which is neat. It sold pretty quick for 18 plus shipping, and it was a garbage pick, so we have no money into it. I believe this was a garbage pick, if I remember correctly. It is a Wild Republic hippo plush, and it sold on eBay for 12 plus shipping. Mad Honey. I loved this book. It was really good. But if you're going to read this one, I highly suggest reading The Pact by Jodi first, because they bring back some of the characters from that book into this book. I did it backwards. I wish I wouldn't have. Just letting you know. Anyway, because this one's kind of beat up, it's got, you know, it's just a little beat up. It's been well loved. I sold it for $2 plus shipping over on Pango Books. Stupid light. This is a piece I had stored in the bus, though. It's already super wrapped up. I have no intention of taking it out of the packaging, but it does get essentially double boxed. It's a glass bowl. I'll enter a photo, but this sold for $45 plus shipping over on Facebook Marketplace. Over on Etsy, we sold a copy of Richard Bachman, which, if you don't know, is Stephen King, the hardcover vintage copy of Thinner. I actually have another one of these floating around, so I'll get that listed hopefully today. Anyway, sold for $20 plus shipping over on Etsy. I'm going to do the rest later when I've got actual light, but we did sell this Salt Cellar. It is Hearth and Hand with Magnolia, which is Chip and Joanne Gaines' company. You can tell it's like not uniform. It's kind of neat. I like it. Picked it up at a thrift store for like, I don't know, maybe $1. Sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $18 plus shipping. This is as good as it's gonna get today. The weather is a little bit shitty. It decided to rain and it wasn't supposed to. My kid's out there hiking. Whoops. It's a 30% chance. Like, what are the odds? But anyway, sold this step 2 stool that we garbage picked. Had it for $15, sold it for $13 plus shipping on Mercari. And then what Leona is trying to show you guys are these. These are like a whole bunch of random outdoor lawn chair webbing pieces. We found these in a box in Grandpa's garage when we were going through it. These are super random, but none of them look like they've been used. I ended up just throwing the lot up for $20, and they sold on Etsy. So the lot for Etsy, $20 plus shipping. At least we have a little bit better light. I mean, it still sucks outside, but the rain clouds aren't hovering. So on Pango Books, I sold The Frozen River by Ariel Lawson. This gets really, it's like 4.47 star review or something on Goodreads. I thought it was boring as sin. I don't know. I slugged through it because it had such good reviews, and then I kind of even asked about it on like a Facebook group, and everyone's like, no, it's a slow burn, but it gets so good. What? When? I was like 10 pages from the end, like, when does this, maybe it'll still get better. No, it was boring all the way through. Although, I have to say, it is based on true events, based on true people, which made it a little bit, I think I gave it a 3-star because of the fact that it is based on true events. That's the only thing I thought was fascinating. $5 plus shipping on Pango Books. I believe I bought all of these from one of the $6 fill-a-bag media sales. The DVDs aren't included in the $6 build-a-bag thing, but they were like 25 cents a piece. So I have $1 invested in these. This was part of the $6 fill-a-bag deal, and it ended up being a combined sale on Mercari, of all places. Everything together was originally $24, and I got a $19 offer. And because I literally have like, I don't know, let's say $1.10 invested, I'll take that. So this is all sold. This is all of the Hunger Games DVDs in really good condition. And the SK vintage paperback Mercari sale. There's a bunch of these in a box. I think they came from Grandpa's. They're wedding, like vintage wedding cake toppers. I had this one listed on multiple sites for $18, and I got a $15 offer on Facebook Marketplace plus the cost of shipping. So it sold Facebook Marketplace $15 plus the cost of shipping. Also on Facebook Marketplace, sold The Girl Who Disappeared Twice. I kept this for a long time. I had every intention of reading it, and it just sat for too long. And I've got too many other books that I'm really wanting to get into. So for now, I sold this one, 5+ shipping on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna get back in a minute to boxing stuff, but this is bad. Like, my phone's blowing up with warnings. Rich's phone's going off. There's like emergency alert systems, one after another after another. The tornado sirens just went off. Like, our entire building is held up by house jacks. If anything hits us, we're pretty much screwed. So while Rich is looking at the radar, I'm gonna box this up. This was a Goodwill Bins find. It's a spaghetti holder, a vintage Tupperware spaghetti holder, and it sold on eBay for $12 plus the cost of shipping. Itching to go to the bins. Like, super itching to go to the bins. So anyway, I'm gonna get this ready to go out. I'm not entirely sure where we got this. It was either in a box we garbage picked, or it was in a box of things we got from an auction. But it's a flag holder. It's nothing fancy. It's vintage ceramic. Sold it for $5 plus shipping over on Etsy. Actually, it's aluminum. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. These are freaking awesome. There's something that we grabbed from the bins last time or the time before that we went. They are like red hot chili pepper string lights. There's 2 sets. Sold these also on Etsy for $20 plus cost of shipping. Just got back from doing the route and sold a couple things along the way. This is Curly Tie Beanie Baby. Sold on Etsy for again, $5 plus cost of shipping. But that stuff adds up. I couldn't even imagine at this point what I have made in just Beanie Babies. So anyway, $5 plus shipping, Etsy. And then this is a dinosaur set of Stamp Up stamps. I bought a whole freaking bunch of these at the bins. I just sold off like a huge lot of them. And then I had this straggler, and I think I have one more straggler, but sold these on Facebook Marketplace for $10 plus shipping. And we're pulling back out the flocked animals. I just sold 2 of the little rabbits. We're running out of rabbits. That's what we have left. 4 rabbits and a whole bunch of pigs. So I have to update the quantity listing. But yeah, 2 at $2 a piece. We are just trudging along here. But honestly, that last $60 sale for these things really just made it worth it. We'll get these 2 ready to go out. Sold these vintage Care Bear napkins. This was part of like a fill-a-bag sale thing at a church. And I sold the pack of 16, brand new sealed, for $9 plus the cost of shipping over on Etsy. This was actually a really cool piece. I bought this at a garage sale for $1 whole. I've sat on it for nearly a year. Finally sold it on Etsy for $55 plus the cost of shipping. It's even got its little cork still in there. There you go. Don't know why this wasn't focusing, but yeah. It's just like a little empty oil can thing. And then over on Pango Books, we sold Times Convert, which is part of the Discovery of Witches series. I think it's the last book in the series. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, I finally finished adding up all of the deductions for taxes, and I definitely need to make some tweaks. 100% need to make some tweaks. I think Pango Books is going to be one of my tweaks this year. I think sales are going pretty good on there, but I think I'm going to put more effort into the bookstore. We'll see how that goes. But for right now, I think I'm going to put a lot more effort into the bookstore. It is still... I need to open a curtain. Hold on. Much better. It baffles me how much these... I did not think Boyd's Bears would sell well. I've never picked them up. I've never paid attention to them. They're kind of like Beanie Babies in my book. But it wasn't until we picked up those 3 bags that were in the trash, including Kyle L. Berryman here, these all have their tags, and they've all sold pretty well. Even the ones that didn't have their tags sold out really quick in the booth. Kyle Berryman here sold for 10 plus shipping over on Etsy. And I'm really I mean, all together, those 3 bags, we are probably going to make like 400 bucks off something that somebody threw away. That's crazy to me. So anyway, I'm going to put him in a poly mailer and get him ready to go out. This, believe it or not, is another garbage picked item. This one's been sitting a little bit longer than the bears, which is crazy to me. But this also sold on Etsy for 20 plus shipping. If I remember correctly, there's like... I can't read that because I don't have my glasses on, and it's not in English, but I thought maybe it had... Oh, greeting card. I think that's what that said. Anyway. Yeah, 20 bucks plus the cost of shipping. I don't know. And then over on Mercari, I had this listed for 15 bucks. Out of office until further notice. It's great for like somebody who works at home. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, I had it listed for 15. Somebody offered me 12 for it, so I took it. Sold $12 plus shipping on Mercari. After about 52 people saying they want this thing, somebody's supposed to be on their way in like an hour. Yeah, it was a garbage pick. Super pretty. I've had like, oh my god, so many people like, oh, can we come get it? Can we come get it? Can we come get it? Yet nobody's come and get it, so hopefully this people will actually show. Just got confirmation that the little table was picked up, and there should be... There's a literal change in there. But it all adds up to 65 bucks. Stayed on this one for a minute. This is a Dogs by Nina platter. It's a Sheltie. Kind of a rare one. I do okay with the Cats by Nina and the Dogs by Nina stuff. They're not worth like a fortune, but I do end up selling them. This ended up selling for 30 plus shipping over on Etsy. And then I need to check something. I'm having like a slight panic attack. I couldn't see the other side of the back of this carport when I was in the house. And I had set up a porch pickup or something. Okay, phew. I'm just having anxiety. Hi, other people with anxiety. You guys will understand my plight. So from my window, I could see this and like half of this. And I was like, okay, I know I stuck this here for a porch pickup, and I could not see any part of it at all whatsoever. And I started to panic like somebody stole it. They didn't. It's still here. I don't know if you guys remember us picking this up. I don't know. It was a winter. I held on to it for the winter season. And now that spring is trying to come, good time to post that for 30 bucks. I also have a wagon back there. Welcome to the scrap pile. We kind of just pile things out of the way where we can. We still haven't got to these chairs. I need Rich, and he's just super busy. But the wood for them is downstairs. He just needs to fix that wood piece. But we have this wagon that also I think would go pretty quickly for like 25 bucks. It is missing the canopy, but those are usually missing. So not super worried about that in particular. I should probably grab these plant stands while I'm back here. This. Rich needs to pound this back into place so I can do something. But yeah, it's like plant stand season. So I'll grab those, take a picture of them real quick, and stick those online. I'm thinking like 10 bucks for the pair. I don't think they'll last too long at that. Sorry if the videos have been late, guys. This is the first thing I have sold in like 3 days. Everything is super slow. We're not picking up a ton of stuff on the garbage routes. This is the only thing that we've sold. And this is day 3. $5 plus cost of shipping on eBay. And yeah, so I don't have any footage to put up because I don't know, things are really taking a hit around here. And I'm always going to give it to you guys straight. These guys are fine. They're fine. Anyway, I'm going to get this really quickly boxed up to be sent out, and then we actually have to go do our taxes. We're like down to the wire. So we're going to go get our taxes done, and then I'll be back later. Hopefully, oh, there's one more thing. This may or may not go out before the garbage picking video. Ow, geez, I just got hit with the door and it's windy as crap out here. But I'm going to back up so the wind's not as bad. That super yard is in the box. We garbage picked it, and it is pending pickup for $25, so hopefully that'll be gone when we get back. Taxes are done. This thing is gone. Problem lies in the fact that I haven't figured out... Oh, she did put money there. I was like, I can't find the money. Cool. Okay. So, not bad. Slightly panicked because I couldn't find the money, but we're good. Huh. Pin back buttons are definitely something I'm going to pay more attention to. I got these super cheap at a garage sale last year. I think I paid 25 cents a piece for them. I bought 4. This one just sold on Etsy for $9.99. I sold the first one, which was a Garfield pin back button from like the 70s. Sold that one for 20, so I'm already 30 up on the dollar I spent at that yard sale. Oh my gosh, these dogs, including the Thai Beanie Baby Nanook the Husky. Sold him on Etsy for 5+ shipping. Telling you, these giant big money sales are going to pay my bills. I'm just like so not in the mood to box things right now, especially things that are a little bit of a pain. This strawberry bowl, thank you Leona for the help, was found in Rich's grandpa's basement. It sold on Etsy for 30+ shipping. This was a garbage pick. It is a safety something. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's try this. We'll get to that. Safety Bach. Back, made in USA. I don't know. But pretty sure it was a garbage pick. I usually don't buy clothes. Every once in a while I'll get something from the bins, but usually if I've got clothes it's because they came from the garbage. And this sold for $30 plus the cost of shipping on eBay. These are Sakura. I don't know exactly how to pronounce those, but they're part of the Northwood series. Found them at the bins. Freaking love them. Sold them on eBay for $35 plus the cost of shipping. Another thing that's kind of a pain to get boxed up, but it is what it is. Really? She's very enthusiastic today. We woke up and there was snow. It's so stupid. Like 2 inches of snow. It's April 10th, I think. Like, come on. This guy was kind of a pain in the butt to find. This is Bernard Mouse. He's a vintage Disney plush that I'm fairly sure... Why do you gotta snot up everything? That I found in the bins. Pretty sure. It sat for like at least a year, and it finally just sold on Etsy for $20 plus the cost of shipping. I mean, cool. And something, again, that's been sitting around for quite a while is this trio of Magnavox tweeters that I don't know, we pulled out of something we probably garbage picked, maybe? Yeah. Probably. Makes sense. But anyway, $10 plus shipping, Facebook, and that's that. We've got one more going out on this video, and then I'm taking a break for the night. We got Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in paperback. Sold this on Facebook Marketplace for $3 plus the cost of shipping. And on that note, guys, I'm going to sign you off, and I'll see you on the next. Bye!